Welcome back, Facebook and YouTube. This is Rich again, back for another hybrid video blog. And tonight's subject on the hybrid video blog is about the NHL Winter Classic. Has it jumped the shark as they announced on January 8th, 2025, that the 2026 NHL Winter Classic will be held at Lone Depot Park between the Florida Panthers and New York Rangers. Tell you about that. But first, these important messages. Don't forget to listen to Crystal's Time Machine each and every Friday and Saturday night from 9 to 11 p.m. on WCAP 980, where everybody gets it. Can't catch show live. Listen to the podcast exclusively on archive.org. Goes back to October 2015. Follow Crystal on Twitter at Crystal Amy John and Machine Crystal. Follow her on Instagram at Crystal Johnson. Follow her on Facebook, the official Crystal's Time Machine Facebook page, the official Crystal's Time Machine group page, and Game Show fan page, and follow Crystal on YouTube at Crystal Johnson. Follow me on Twitter at Chewy7. Follow me on Instagram at Rich Celsol. Follow me on YouTube at Rich Celsol. And follow me on Blue Sky at RichC005. And follow Dave Weatherman, Bruce's Bellick Weather page. And follow Jen Johnson on Twitter. And now, back to the feature presentation. The NHL Winter Classic is one of the signature events of the NHL season, besides the All-Star Game and the Stanley Cup Finals. It started in 2008 with an outdoor game between the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Buffalo Sabres at Highmark Stadium in Buffalo, New York. And ever since then, it's been a showcase for the NHL. They went to Wrigley Field, Fenway Park, Heinz Field, Citizens Bank Ballpark, Michigan Stadium, Nationals Ballpark, Gillette Stadium, Busch Stadium, Citi Field, Notre Dame Stadium, Target Field, Fenway Park again, T-Mobile Stadium, and this past year at Wrigley Field. And in 2026, they're going to Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, which is home of the Miami Marlins. That's probably going to be the only sellout for that ballpark in 2026, because the Miami Marlins aren't a good baseball team. But anyway, has the NHL Winter Classic jumped the shark because of them going to repeating locations like Fenway Park or Wrigley Field, or going outside the box with Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida? The NHL Winter Classic is a signature event for the NHL, and even though they're going to repeat venues or thinking outside the box of non-traditional places to play outdoor hockey games for the Winter Classic, hey, this might be good ideas for the NHL. The NHL is probably never, ever going to give up the Winter Classic, in my humble opinion. It's a very signature event, even though the ratings on television aren't getting lower and lower each and every year, but because of it now being on TNT, and also this past year it was December 31st instead of January 1st. Next year it's going to be January 2nd, and people think the NHL Winter Classic should go away for a couple of years, but if it really goes away and if it is brought back up, people will just not be interested in it anymore. But there's other places they could have the NHL Winter Classic in future years. Maybe have it at the Memorial Coliseum in Los Angeles, California, or have it outside the United States in Canada, one of the Canadian cities. That would be pretty good. Or another one they should really maybe consider is having it like at Coors Field, the home of the Rockies for the Avalanche. They're going to probably have a outdoor like a Winter Classic eventually in Utah. Probably do it before the Winter Olympics that come back in 2034. Another place that would be pretty cool if they had it at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. You probably would have to have the Chicago Blackhawks versus Minnesota Wild. And I don't think the Winter Classic has jumped the shark, and it's not going away. They're just, thinking of new ideas to hold the game. And if they have to have it at the same repeat locations every few years, so be it. But they should mandate that eventually every team in the NHL has to play one Winter Classic. There's a few teams that haven't played yet for the Winter Classic, but I think they should make it mandatory. That's about it on that. Back later, Facebook, and YouTube with another exclusive, for another hybrid video blog. Bye now.